Today we decided it would be best to do the Oklahoma City Thunder. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, of course, the big burden this offseason was Carmelo Anthony, but they have gotten rid of him. So now they just have Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Steven Adams, Dennis Schroeder off the bench. I think is going to be a nice addition to this team. Notice as well, it's going to be a nice bench player as well. Roberson's going to bring that defense. Jeremy Grant. Is it going to be Jeremy Grant or is it going to be Patrick Patterson starting? I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see on that. And then we have Raymond Felton as the backup, Patterson, Abrines, TLC, Terrence Ferguson, Hamdou Diallo, Abel Nader, and that's about it rounding up the roster. Before we jump into the season, I think they do have it to where Jeremy Grant will start, which is not bad. It's not bad at all, and I think it's going to work out for him. But I do want to make an upgrade to that, upgrade to that position right now. And I usually don't do it at the very beginning of the video, but I just don't like the idea of Jeremy Grant being my starting power forward this season. So I'm not sure who I could get rid of, but maybe Patrick Patterson and what about a Terrence Ferguson possibly? Patterson and Ferguson. Let's trade these two away and see if we can get something good, like a better, stretch big or something. Brook Lopez would be pretty nice. Larry Nance Jr., Wayne Ellington, Royce O'Neal. I just want someone that could stretch the floor. And Michael Beasley was a pretty good option. James Ennis, Davis Bertans is a nice option as well. Honestly, would be one of the best options. The Spurs would give us a 22 first-round pick. That doesn't make a lot of sense from the Spurs perspective, but I'm leaning towards the Michael Beasley for Svi Mikhailuk, Terrence Ferguson, Patrick Patterson for Michael Beasley. We get Svi Mikhailuk. I don't see the Lakers trading Svi Mikhailuk though, so I think I might go back to this trade of getting Davis Bertans. $7 million per season. Maybe I don't want to do that. I don't really want Davis Bertans in my book, so we'll go Michael Beasley for one season. He'll be our starting power forward. So Patterson, Terrence Ferguson for Beasley, and let's just go Beasley for Beasley. Let's do that. Whoops, what? Okay, I don't know what that was, but all right. So Michael Beasley will be our starting four. So I think that's going to work out well, hopefully. Russell Westbrook, Roberson, Paul George, Beasley, Steven Adams, Schroeder, knows as well, Raymond Felton, and Jeremy Grant all off the bench. So not bad. Now, I know some people have been telling me to, I don't know where it is. Is it, I don't know, edit player? Is it under this? It's something to do with the mentoring players. I haven't really looked into that, and that's something I probably really need to. I'm not sure where it is, actually. Honestly, I've not really looked into it. Like I said, training. It's probably under training. Player mentorship. Here it is. So, player mentorship. So would Russell Westbrook be mentoring Dennis Schroeder? Sparkplug, teardropper, set, mentor? Should Dennis Schroeder mentor Russell Westbrook? No, that is not the way I want to do it. So let's do this over again. So Dennis Schroeder and then Russell Westbrook. I don't know. We're going to select the 3 badges. And then, yeah, I think I did that right. Hopefully. So, I mean, that's something I could look into doing more and more as I continue to do these rebuilds. But like I said at the beginning of the video, definitely let me know in the comment section how you guys are feeling about some other stuff other than them 2K19 rebuilds. But let's go ahead and see how the Thunder do this first season. All right, at the end of the season, we have Russell Westbrook on the All-NBA second team, and that's about it. I don't see anyone else all-defensive first team for Paul George or Westbrook. I don't see them on here. All-rookie first team, we didn't have any really decent rookies to worry about, but we went 55-27, so third in the Western Conference facing the Utah Jazz in the first round. It is time to get our revenge from last year. Obviously, the Jazz bounced the Thunder in the first round, so hopefully we can come back from that. But 24.5 points per game for Russell Westbrook, Paul George with 22, and Michael Beasley was a nice third option to Russell Westbrook and Paul George. So I think that's going to be my route this offseason. I think re-signing Michael Beasley could be a huge benefit, and then Dennis Schroeder with 15 points, Steven Adams with 12, and Raymond Felton with 6 points, Nerlens Noel with 5. So there is an ideal free agent that I want this offseason. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough money for him, but we're not worried about that yet. We're facing the Utah Jazz in the first round, which we're down 1-0. We cannot let Donovan Mitchell do what he did last year. I mean, come on now, 2K. That is just not an option at this point. We have to be able to beat the Thunder or the Jazz in the first round. We are the Oklahoma City Thunder, all right? We have Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Michael Beasley even. So, I mean, it is time to step up. So, Paul George with 32 points, 7 and 9, finally showing up to a playoff game. Just kidding. Okay, Paul George did struggle in Game 6 last year, but it's okay. He will have better games. Let's do that, and then let's go back to this. And let's see, and honestly, guys, I only do that Titan deny thing because I saw CSB do it whenever I used to watch his videos. So that's the only reason I do it, and it seems to work sometimes. So thanks, CSB. Anyway, let's go that again, and hopefully we're at home now. So let's go ahead and win Game 6, or Game 5. This is Game 5, isn't it? 92, 128, 30 points, 15. Paul George at 30 and 10. Beasley with 24 and 9. This is what I'm talking about. I think Beasley is a must to bring back this offseason. He is definitely showing why he deserves to be back. Hopefully he doesn't ask for too much money, but let's see. So facing let's see, 38 points in the first quarter, and it looks like we're gonna win this one as well. And now we're at home, so I think this series is ours. 33, 30 off the bench for Dennis Schroeder, 20, and Michael Beasley at 9 and 13. So not bad. So I love this team. All right, we are in a Game 7 situation now. It is time to win. It is time to win. We cannot lose to the Jazz in a 7-game series, and it looks like it's a close one, where it's a very close one, 89-98, but it looks like we're going to finish them off here. Dennis Schroeder led the way with 30 and 9. So awesome. 20, 10, and 12 for triple-double. And yeah, so great. And Michael Beasley is now down here, although he did get 12 rebounds. So, I mean, come on now. But for the playoff stats, what do we got? 23 for Paul George, 22 for Westbrook. Beasley's playoff stats aren't as good as the regular season, but it's okay. Schroeder is averaging 19 in the playoffs, so that is a huge boost for us. But facing the Houston Rockets in the first or second round, we're up 1-0 on them. We're up 2-0. Can we beat them in 4 games? That would be crazy. Can we go up 3-1? We do not. They actually even it up. So let's go to a simcast, and hopefully we don't go down 3-2, because that would suck, especially against Houston, because they're a very good team. But it looks like very close game, 102, 113, but it looks like they're going to finish this off here. 108 to 115, 37 for Paul George. So we're down 3-2. Let's see if we can come back in it. So like I said, there's an ideal free agent this offseason, though, that I really want. I don't know if he'll be a free agent. Hopefully he will be. 110, and it looks like we're going to force a game set, or is it Game 7? Yeah, Game 7, right? Yeah, we're forcing a Game 7. So just like that, another Game 7 situation facing the Houston Rockets. This time we are not at home for the 7th game. So let's see if we can take advantage of being an underdog team on the road. It looks like, ooh, this game is pretty darn close. 102, looks like they're going to blow us away, though. They do win in the end, so that sucks. So Western Conference semifinals in a 7-game series. So I mean, it could have gone way better, but I will see you guys in free agency, where I have a certain free agent that I want to sign that I think is only going to help this team out a lot. All right, guys, here we are in free agency, and this is the free agent that I really wanted, because I think he's going to help the team out so much. Dorian Finney-Smith, we're going to get him real quick, and this team is not complete. Just kidding, guys, obviously. But there is the free agent I was talking about, and I obviously couldn't afford him. And this may be kind of an unpopular move, but he is a winner. And I did sign Al-Farouq Aminu as well, because I think he will be a nice, solid starting power forward, as I couldn't afford Michael Beasley. But I think Al-Farouq Aminu will take less shots away from Paul George, Dennis Schroeder, and Russell Westbrook. So I think it's kind of the ideal fit. But there's one more player that I want to grab, and I'm not sure what's going to cost me, but I'm hoping I can land him. And that is, he is a winner. He has never missed the playoffs. And I might have to trade Andre Roberson to get him, which I don't necessarily want to do. But JJ Redick. I think JJ Redick would be perfect playing next to Russell Westbrook. I mean, he is a shooter, which is Andre Roberson isn't. So, I mean, we're going to offer 2 second-round picks, and hopefully they take this. They don't agree. They don't agree yet. What if I could get them to take TLC back as well? They still don't agree. I'll have our current roster, and then I think we're a championship contender. I won't mess with that unless it's a deal that you're asking me to give away a valuable asset. Yes, I don't want to do this. I really don't. About top 5 protected lottery pick. Oh no, without unprotected. I don't want to do this. Okay, JJ Redick is hard to trade for in this game. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're potentially telling me right now? What about if I threw an Abel Nader as well? I'm offering way too much for JJ Redick, but I think he's just like the ideal fit right now. I am not going to do it. What about, they still don't, if I throw in an unprotected, then they still don't give me Redick. That is ridiculous. They still won't give me JJ Redick. So, I mean, I guess he is impossible to trade for. Okay, so I guess Reddick is not in the realm of possibility. But Andre Roberson, I love Roberson and all, but yes, he's a great defender, but I just like the idea of having someone that can shoot next to Russell Westbrook. So top 5 protected pick. Let's see if that can give me something with Roberson. I just want someone that can shoot next to Westbrook. That's all it is. Crowder, Joe Harris. I necessarily don't want to. I want like, I don't know what I'm even looking for at this point. But when I look at the roster right now, we have Steven Adams. We don't have a backup center either, so that's kind of a problem. We're gonna have to figure that out as well. So I mean, is Roberson just gonna have to stick? Not Dennis Schroeder. He showed so much glimpses of being great in the playoffs. I don't even think I can trade Dennis Schroeder at this point, unless if I wanted to start him next to Joe Harris, Etwan Moore for a second-round pick, Davis Bertans, Gorgie Dang, Maurice Harkless. Man, just nothing popping up. What about? I don't know if he'll be available, and I don't know if he has a lot of money attached to him. Where is Andre or Eric Gordon? 14 mil a season. That is not quite. What about Eric Gordon? Is he going to be hard to trade for as well? He better not be. So 3 stars. So yes, he's going to be hard to trade for as well. So what about unprotected? They still don't take it. Still don't take it. And yeah, Eric Gordon's going to be apparently hard to trade for as well. I mean, who's going to take a guy that can't shoot for a shooter? So I mean, I guess I kind of just shot myself in the foot with that one. Dennis Schroeder. I really don't want to do this, but what could Dennis Schroeder get me out here? Robert Covington, Malcolm Brogdon, Clarkson, Marcus Smart, Marcus Morris, Kent Bazemore, Marcus Smart, low key. No, I just can't do it, man. I don't think I can trade. I don't think I can trade Dennis Schroeder. He just played so well. So man, I think I just might have to roll with what I got, and hopefully the trade deadline, maybe we can figure something out. So we'll see how this team does coming up, and you know, hopefully it goes well. I could probably obviously stop the trade deadline if necessary. This is exactly why I did not trade Dennis Schroeder. 6th man of the year, 18 points, 6 assists, 48% from the field, and 37% from 3. So that's not bad at all. But yeah, that's why I did not trade him. All-NBA first team for Russell Westbrook, All-NBA second team, and All-NBA third team for Paul George. All defensive first team for no one on the Thunder. That's fine. Or did I see Steven Adams? I don't think I did. I think I'm tripping. Anyway, I just saw override player in the awards. That's kind of weird. But we are first seed in the Western Conference, so I really couldn't make a trade with how good the team was doing. I did want to stop and make a trade, but I mean, we were doing so well, so I didn't see the point. We had 27 points for Russell Westbrook, 24 points for Paul George, 18 points, and then Steven Adams with 13. Alfred Gaminu had 9. I kind of wish I signed him to a multi-year deal now. Kind of wish I didn't go with a 1-year deal just because I think he is a nice fit alongside Westbrook and Paul George. Jeremy Grant as well. 6 off the bench, Tariq Black, and was coming off our bench. So yeah, that shows you how good our bench was, and Hamidou Diallo as well. So let's see if we can beat the Denver Nuggets. I mean, we are the first seed and they're the 8th, so hopefully we can beat them. We are up 2-0. Can we go up 3-0? And if we do meet the Warriors or the Rockets, it'll be in the Western Conference Finals. So I guarantee we can get farther than last year. So hopefully that is the case. But the Nuggets are pulling a hat out of the bag, and they are a trick out of their hat, or whatever you want to say, and coming back on us, which I cannot let happen. So let's make sure we don't do that and choke away this lead. 39 points. Yeah, that's a wrap. So game 6 is ours. 33 points for Dennis Schroeder. Look at that, man. Dennis Schroeder, go. All right, so let's finish this in Denver. I ain't trying to come back. I'm just not about it, all right? I just really want to finish this off. And then, so I can go to bed, because I got to be up. Your boy's got 40 points in first quarter. You cannot beat that. Okay. Whoa, we almost did. Okay, game 7. Whatever. We're going to go to game 7 with Denver. That's fine. But to be honest, I think a Nuggets and Thunder series would be lit in real life. So, I mean, I guess we're witnessing it here. If we lose, I'm going to be pretty upset. 109 and 112 to 114, guys. I usually don't do this, but I got to do it, and I'm going to win. I'm not going to choke this time. I got to redeem myself. All right, guys, we get the ball to start this off. I know exactly what I'm doing here. So, Al-Farouq Aminu. Let's go to Paul George. Yep, that's going to be the move. Paul George, get to the rim, and 1. Let's go. Michael Porter Jr. is almost out of the game, to be honest. Let's make these free throws, and then let's tie the game up, which is what we're doing right now. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right. I think what happens is I'm talking and playing at the same time, and it kind of just loses my focus, and then I choke. That's a good excuse, right? Because like I've choked the last few times I've jumped into a game, but I really don't want to choke this time. I really just want to win for you guys. Will Barton is your player of the game. 22, 9 and 12 from the field, 11 points per game this season. So Will Barton stepping up big off their bench. I don't know if he's starting or coming off their bench, but we are in Hall of Fame, by the way. Some of you guys obviously may not have known that, but let's go. That's good. So Dennis Schroeder, pop the three. Oh my gosh, his shot is way... Wow, his shot was slow. I never played with Dennis Schroeder, so that's probably why that was terrible. So maybe a choke job coming again. Hopefully not. Nikola Jokic. Oh my. What is he doing? Okay. Don't call it timeout. We should have just went. We should have just went, man. I don't like that timeout, Billy Donovan. I don't like that. So I'm going for a three here, guys. It's win or go home. You guys see that? Win or go home. I'm going to PG. Or Russell. I mean, whoa, Russell Westbrook ain't even out here. What the heck are they doing? Dennis Schroeder. Let's go to Dennis Schroeder. Although I just missed with him, so I don't know how much sense that makes. Amino's wide open. Okay, it's all right. Paul George, put it back up. Put it back up. Guys, I'm choking. I always choke. I'm not this bad at 2K. I really am not. Amino was open. What is this, my career? What am I doing? Sitting on the bench? Foul him. All right, hopefully they miss one. Just one. And then I can definitely tie the game. Just miss this one, buddy. Jamal Murray, you suck. You suck. I thought he might have missed that one. 118, 114. This has got to be like a quick shot. Why is Russell Westbrook not on the floor? That doesn't make... You're fired after the season, Billy Donovan. You really are. The fact that Russell Westbrook's not on the floor makes zero sense. I'm not... Maybe I shouldn't jump in anymore, man. It's just not working out for me lately. He's wide open in the corner, and... Wow. I stepped out. That's a great way, guys. That's a great way to end this season. All right, guys. So the first trade of the offseason, Dennis Schroeder has been great on this team so far, but... Tobias Harris in the starting lineup sounds kind of lit with Paul George and Russell Westbrook. So I'm going to go ahead and do this trade. We get the 9th pick as well. So, I mean, we're going to be adding another star. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. Not another star, but we're going to get another value out of the 9th pick, whether we trade it or not. So drafting now. Let's see who's on the board. I don't know who's left. We got Edmund Moore, Clyde Paul, Courtney Water. I have no idea who any of these guys are. So, I mean, I might as well just trade this pick. So we got the 9th pick. And yeah, so I love our starting 5 that's to come. So I mean, shooting guard is the move here, I think. And we're not getting any offers for shooting guard. None at all. So that's awesome. So I mean, maybe that was... Oh man, okay. Let's go with 2 first-round picks. Let's see if that'll get me something out there. None whatsoever. So what about, I mean, maybe it's because I don't have any cap space. That's probably the case. Steven Adams and the 9th pick. I mean, I might as well just take a player here. I mean, I don't think I can do anything else at this point. DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, I think the only thing I can really do is just take a player. So hopefully I'm taking someone good at this pick. So we need a shooting guard. Raul Lopez, sharpshooter. He's 18 years old. Overall, B-, Clyde Paul. I mean, who was taken so far? Draft board. Oh, wait, that's not mine. Prospect scouting. Big boards. Cole Anthony. Oh, yeah, this is the draft with Cole Anthony. So, Josh Green. Who was taken so far? I mean, I can't really look at that, I guess. Draft summary. There it is. Okay, Cole Anthony, James Wiseman, Josh Green, George Terrell. Okay, so I mean, we're here. Hopefully I make a good pick. I don't know if I'm going to though. So Clyde Paul, Courtney Warner, 19 years old. Raul Lopez. I've never even heard of you before, bud. I don't know any of these guys, honestly. Is Raul Lopez even real? Puerto Rico. That's probably one of the worst picks I probably could have done, I'm gonna assume. I mean, he's probably like a 60 something overall. Let's see. 74 overall. I guess that's not too bad. All right, so he's probably going to be the starting shooting guard because we don't have cap space for nothing else. Jeremy Grant, probably backup shooting guard Hamdou Diallo. And we got to resign Aminu if possible because that was just a pretty nice. No, maybe we don't, actually. I just forgot. We're probably not going to bring either of you guys back. And then for the cap holds, Roberson's is going to go. We might have some cap. I don't think we're actually probably not going to. Never mind. I don't even know why I got my hopes up. Aminu, and then for the contracts, we have negative 36 million cap space, and I don't think we're gonna be able to sign like anyone. So, I mean, we traded away Russell or Dennis Schroeder, which you could argue maybe wasn't a good move, but I got desperate. So, Paul George, we basically have a backup power forward, and that's about it. So, I mean, we basically just gotta go look for some players that want to come play for us. So, moratorium day, shooting guards, George Hill. You could be a nice backup point guard for one season, hopefully. Small forward, Royce O'Neal. CJ Miles could be a nice addition to the team as well. I need a center. I know that for sure. So, a minimum center, Joffrey Laverne. You want to come to this team? Can I get all three? I doubt it. I bet it'll say you can't get all three. If I can, that would be absolutely great. I don't have enough room for George Hill. Or, not George Hill. So, I think George Hill is actually a pretty nice signing. So George Hill, I think, is pretty cool. We get CJ Miles to back up. Okay, that's cool and all. So we need a backup center and possibly a backup or a starting shooting guard for that matter. A backup center. What about shooting guards? What is out here? Roberson. Could we bring Roberson back? I don't know if we can. I don't know why I offered him a one-year deal. Let me make that deal better. Yeah, I don't know if we can bring back Roberson. Oh. Apparently we can. Okay, so I got Roberson back. Andre Roberson back on the team. So, I mean, yeah, that's awesome. Okay, whatever. And then small forward, power forward. Okay, so we need a backup center. So let's see if we can get a decent backup center out here. Let's see what's available. Boban. Can't go wrong with the Serbian beast, right? Although he doesn't want to come to the team. What about if I just trade for one? So I don't know. Hamdou Diallo and Raul Lopez. Malcolm Brogdon. Wow. Oh, but we got to trade Jeremy Grant, which I don't really want. None of these. If none of these could say Jarrett Allen. And why is this? Is Raul Lopez supposed to become like a beast one day or something? Am I missing something? Luke Kennard. Wow. Josh. Oh, I like some of these offers. So this one was nice, but I'm not trading Jeremy Grant. Miles Bridges, Malik Monk. Wow. Okay. I like that deal as well. Jarrett Allen isn't. I mean, we basically trade. Yeah. I mean, I think this might be the move here. So let's go Miles Bridges, Malik Monk. I think they'll be nice role players. So we'll go with that. So now for the player progression. Let's see what we got. And yeah, hopefully this team retooled it a little bit. Hopefully it goes well this time. So let's go ahead and simulate to the end of next year, where hopefully we're in the playoffs once again, which we very well should be. All right, at the end of the season, we go 55-27, facing the Sacramento Kings in the first round. So hopefully that translates into a win in the first round, which we couldn't do last year. But Miles Bridges, Steven Adams looked like they did pretty nice. Malik Monk looked pretty cool as well. 12 points. I think this video is running too long already, so let's go ahead and simulate current round. Hopefully beat the Kings in the first round. We're up 1-0 to start the series, up 2-0. Can we go up 3-0? We do. Can we sweep? And we do. And we're facing the Golden State Warriors in the next round. So our second round hopes may be the only thing that we get through. So 55-27. Let's see if we can beat the Golden State Warriors in the second round. They're up 2-0 on us. Can we even up the series? We're up 2-2. Can we go up 3-2? We do. We win in 6 games. Let's go. Okay, so we're facing the Phoenix Suns in the Western Conference Finals. Can we end this off, making it to the NBA Finals for the first time ever in NBA 2K19? This will be my first time ever making the NBA Finals. Up 3-1, and just like that, we are in the finals facing the Boston Celtics. Okay, let's see if we can win a championship, guys. We are up 2-1. They even it up. They're up 3-2. Game 7 is ours. Let's go. We won a championship for once. Wow. This is what it feels like to be a baller. This is what it feels like. Up 3-4 on the Celtics. Let's go. I mean, you can't ask for much more. That's awesome. I mean, the way the player stats ended are as follow: 22, 19 Miles Bridges stepped it up in the playoffs, it looks like, as well. So yeah, man, we finally made it. We're big time now, as you can tell.